Being a CEO of the fastest growing luxury clothing brand in the world has its perks, but it's not all easy.
Well, Nick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
That must be one of the worst combinations I've ever tasted in 21 years of cooking.
Hello, folks. This is the Fork in the Road podcast.
We're back.
We're back.
We're in the building.
What?
We're in the building.
I thought you said we're in room.
We're in the room.
Yet another episode starting with John coughing up his lungs. It's good content, and we're in it. Well, folks,
Fuck.
We mentioned in the last episode there was a lost episode.
Yep.
And in that episode, I went into great lengths describing a cheesecake recipe I have.
Yeah,
and,
Adam made a cheesecake.
And there's now time for John to try the cheesecake.
Said cheesecake is within my grasp.
Yeah, I have the cheesecake now. I finished it today. And I'm gonna watch in awe as he enjoys this creamy, delicious treat.
Did you come up with like a good sound, a background sound for this?
The cheesecake.
Nice melodic. Oh no, that sounds like a bad thing I'm about to dig into.
Nah, dude, trust.
Oh yeah.
Trust.
Don't mind my vibrator there, guys.
Ooh. Yummy.
Should I grab just like the tip?
Just
the tip.
Just a little bit. Listen how creamy that is.
Can you hear how creamy it is, guys?
That sounds pretty creamy. Oh my god.
that cart's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
All
I
right.
think it is.
All right. First bites. Got a little bit of the caviar.
The raspberry caviar. I suppose I should probably also explain.
Yeah. You could explain to the people what I'm about to dabble my lips into. Oh no.
Go ahead and let the folks at home know if it's good or not, at least first. Well,
it's not as rich as I thought it would be, so that's a good thing.
It's not as rich as you thought it would be. What were you expecting?
Well, okay, so usually when I have a cheesecake, it's a little harder because like it hasn't like it's like in a freezer because I'm a piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, of course.
But I haven't had like a homemade. Oh my god, I haven't had a homemade cheesecake probably in years. But the graham cracker crust on the bottom tastes real good.
Fuck yeah, I made that.
And then I liked the swirl that you had going on.
Hell yeah.
When you were making it. And when it finished up, nice top to the whole cake.
I always give good tops to my cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I just give good top.
Yeah.
Period.
It's true.
That's what you got to strive for in life, Adam. Just giving good top.
It's true, folks. It's true. John does give good top. Well, so I made the graham cracker crust. That was the only thing I guess that I didn't make from scratch. Mm-hmm. I just bought some graham crackers and I crushed them up. So I could have made graham crackers and then crushed up the ones that I made from scratch, but
that just sounds like a lot to do.
Yeah, so I just went out to the store, I bought a box of graham crackers, crushed those up. All you need is a little butter, little sugar. I added some nutmeg and cinnamon to the crust, and then I baked it, cooled it down so that the butter hardens again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put the batter on there. It's basically just it's mostly cream cheese. You can put a little bit of sour cream. I used creme fraiche that I made. A little bit of heavy cream. Okay. Vanilla extract. 5 eggs. And then
5 eggs.
I had some raspberry compote that I made. and that's how I got the swirl.
Okay.
And then on the top of it, I made some raspberry caviar.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, I
like the caviar.
made raspberry essence, and then I made little gelatin balls, put them on the top. It's very good. I enjoyed.
So these essence, do you have to like capture them in the wild?
You do.
Cool.
Yeah. No, it's just it's basically just a bunch of frozen raspberries with like 20% of the weight of the raspberries. You add powdered sugar, you wrap it in plastic wrap, and then you in like a metal bowl, and then you put it over boiling water for like 30 minutes.
It's like way too much in the process.
That's crazy. Why I was telling you off air that if I were to serve that in a restaurant, it'd be like a $14 or $15 slice.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's not a big slice.
No, but it's very filling.
A lot of effort goes into it, though. I want to add more crazy ingredients, though. keep leveling up.
Little more raspberry in the center.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't have a whole lot when I put it in there.
Well, just for next time.
Yeah.
Just try to like evenly distribute it throughout like the whole layer of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like even when you like buy one from the store, you know, they'll have like, when you cut it, there's only like sections with the flavoring in it, and like the majority of like the outer edges of those are just like primarily regular cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, that just gets like so rich after a while that you need that flavor palette change.
The fruit
to like,
cut through.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, this was literally my first time ever making
this
cheesecake,
is good, though.
so I'm glad it turned out at least adequate.
I think I ate already almost all the inner raspberry filling.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite part then?
That and the caviar, dude. Like,
You like the little caviar balls?
yeah, dude, for sure. I still got a little bit of raspberry in there.
I'm planning on, so I bought a dehydrator, and I'm planning on making fruit glass, and I don't know what fruit I want to make it out of yet, but I just got to get like juice out of a fruit that's green, and then I'm going to add NH pectin and a little bit of gelatin, and like turn it into jello and then remelt it, and then lay it on a sheet of like silicone sheet, and then you can like whisk it to get like air bubbles trapped in there too, but then you dehydrate that like just liquid layer that's on the silicone sheet for a couple hours until it gets to like the consistency of a fruit roll up, and then you can kind of like mold it into a shape that you want, and then dehydrate it further, and it comes out like a transparent but like colorful and flavorful glass like texture.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I want to make little like raspberry leaves and have like a little artificial raspberry
little
on
fake
top.
edible raspberries up on top.
I think that'd be super cool little garnish.
Getting all fancy cake shop style.
Yeah, man. Classic recipes.
Classic.
Or not classic, like signature recipes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Developing
say classic.
signature. I mean, a New York cheesecake.
Well,
is
yeah. That's a
this
classic
is a New York
recipe.
Yeah, and then raspberry swirl is a pretty common.
No, I'm just saying like the whole like fancy. Like,
Yeah, I'm just taking a lot of inspiration from. There's like a whole movement that's been going on in the culinary world since like 2008 called molecular gastronomy, which is using a lot of like scientific and it's mostly like chemistry. It's basically saying that like cooking is just like edible chemistry. So if you like look at it from that lens, you can.
It is.
It is, yeah. So you can basically take a lot of things from that like chemists use. Like there's a guy who in the UK, his name is Eddie Shepherd, and he runs a restaurant out of his house, but he just has like $20,000 pieces of lab equipment that he's like vacuum distilling flavor compounds out of like peppers, and he's just getting like the flavor of the pepper, but not any of the capsaicin, which is like what gives it the spice. So he's taking like Scotch bonnets and extracting just the flavor of it, and then
that's
adding
how we're
it to
getting all those insane flavors for things, like just like specific flavors for things.
Yeah.
And then using it for artificial reasons.
Kind of. I mean, it is like natural derivatives because he's just doing it, but he's doing it in a way that like he's using like a still essentially.
Yeah.
But it's
Let's
just
say
like,
you could like inject that into something else and make it taste like.
yeah, like he adds it to a chocolate.
Right.
In his, it's like his dessert. He has a whole video on just that.
Oh, I'm sure.
That dessert, but he adds those like that fruit glass. He does like a passion fruit and fermented pineapple fruit glass, and it like covers around the chocolate truffle that's infused with the Scotch bonnet. And it's like a spicy chocolatey, but then the fruit really cuts through it, and it basically he serves it on like a cylinder that's on like one of the round edges basically, and it's almost like you're looking at like just a circle that's on the table. And he puts the truffle with the fruit glass on it in the center of the cylinder, and it kind of just looks like it's on fire the way that he like has the glass looking. It's really cool. I really want
Hard
to
to
go eat it.
visualize.
Yeah, and like I said, he just does it all out of his home kitchen. He just has like 8 guests a night. But he's an award-winning vegan chef. Everything that he does is like vegan. That's why he's getting a lot of attention.
Because he's gonna die soon, or what?
Because his bones,
Yeah.
his bones are fucking jello.
Yeah. Don't want to live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Not me, no siree.
He probably wouldn't be a really big fan of me using a lot of his cooking techniques for non-vegan stuff. Or he just wouldn't
Fuck
give a
'em.
shit. Or he just wouldn't give a shit. Can't patent that shit.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Can't patent kung fu.
That's what I've been getting into a lot recently, though. Spending a lot of time just learning, like...
Kung fu?
Yeah, kung fu. Just,
Oh.
no, but like really complicated cooking techniques. Molecular gastronomy. Thinking of...
Adam's trying to show up his coworkers. Get a raise.
Beat that.
Suck, I've been taking online night school classes on DeVry for cooking.
DeVry. DeVry University's cooking classes online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gave me a
Night school.
It's like a VR skillet that I
Yeah.
get to use.
Mm-hmm. That would be actually not a bad idea.
A VR skillet.
Well, like, just
There's too many variables.
not, I mean,
One drop of oil coming out of like the pan and
I
hitting
know.
the gas burner could like make it, flare up in a different way than it would if you were to not do that. We call it Bobby flaying.
yeah, but if they got simulators that can realistically, create scenarios that are, damn near perfect.
But at that point in time, why aren't you just doing it?
Because it's a lot cheaper to not wreck a car on...
Yeah, but we're talking about cooking.
But same thing, you got to think about every aspect of things. They've done it for cars. They could do it for cooking.
Yeah, but I feel like
They do
You're
it for
part of the-
online
part of the-
combat and
part of the learning process and like especially the culinary aspect of things is like the pressure that's added to it, where it's like I'm gonna show you how to like debone a chicken. For example, like butcher up a chicken, take out the breast, take out the legs, and then separate the wings and the legs from the thighs and the breast. And the pressure of it is like there's a time constraint to it because you're doing it for the restaurant, and like you're watching really closely because somebody's doing it right in front of you, and you can ask for advice. Somebody can tell you what you're doing wrong, things like that. I feel like there's just it's a lot easier to learn in person.
for sure it'd be an easier thing. But if someone didn't have access to that,
Sure.
then it's just like any other VR.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's really easy to get access to a chicken, though. A whole chicken is like $7.
Well, yeah, but learning from an experienced person that's the thing.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of
if you get taught off the
videos.
bat that it's by a shit person, it's not gonna be great.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, videos. If you're a visual learner, I guess, not a physical learner. Like if you're a physical learner, you need to get taught to do the things or like fail trying physically.
What I do is I'll like actually I'll like watch a video, find something that like interests me, and then I'll buy all the ingredients for it, and I'll like watch it while I make it.
Well, I mean, they have augmented reality too. You're literally looking at your own hands. Like, you haven't seen that? It's in the Meta 3.
The Meta 3?
Yeah, and that's the whole, like, Apple one.
I don't know.
The Apple fucking VR shit.
I go outside.
It's like $4,000 for
Fuck
the
that,
Apple
dude.
one. But the Apple one's insane. You can fucking do anything in real life with it, and you'll have like screens that pop up or actual like reality that's going around. You're seeing everything around you, but you could go golfing with it on, and it'll give you like putt paths. It'll like visually show you a putt path and shit, like where you want to aim, because it sees where the hole is, and it'll read the ground and all of that shit, dude. You can like use them working on cars, and it's crazy, dude.
Have you ever seen this? Reminds me of Eric Andre. I'm from Google. Fuck.
This is an old ass skit.
This is an old ass skit. It's 9 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
I'm from Google.
His fucking tracking on his voice is off.
Yeah.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please. Sure.
He's just walking around with a black
A black
like
skin
a
suit.
skin suit, yeah, with like a keyboard, old school keyboard strapped to his arm,
A modem, a speaker,
modem on his crotch,
and a mouse. And he's just got wires hanging everywhere. And he has
and
an
his
antenna
glasses upside down.
with an antenna on them. Yeah, and he's just saying, I'm from Google.
He's like scanning people with his hands and shit.
Google, show me this woman's penis.
Show me this woman's penis.
Yeah.
I demand to see this chick's dick.
Yeah. That's a great sketch, dude. I really like his public pranks. My favorite Eric Andre prank is the one where he's on like a New York subway.
I thought you were gonna say something else there.
No, he's on the New York subway and he's wearing a mailman suit, and he's just in the middle of the subway screaming, "I hate mail! God damn it!" And he's just like opening people's mail, reading it, and people are just like, "Dude, you can't do that! Like, what are you doing?" And he's just like, "Yes, I can and I will. Look at that, somebody's birthday. $5 for me."
$5 from me. Fuck you, kid.
Yeah. I love Eric Andre, man.
Yeah.
I remember even in high school, my current roommate and I would like just constantly quote that dude's like sketches in his show and quotes from his show. And then I remember pretty clearly like several times my roommate would just be like, "I want to meet him. I'm gonna meet him someday." I'm like, "You're not gonna meet him someday."
You never know.
Yeah.
You could pay to meet him. Just like who was it that paid to meet fucking Homelander?
Yeah, it was like, I don't even know. It was just
It's
for
like
a photo.
$100 or something like that.
That was Austin, yeah. He told me, no, it was 50. He told me it was 500, but it was a typo.
Oh.
And it was
no,
actually
50.
50, yeah. No, it was 5,000.
It was $5,000. And he got to suck Homelander's dick.
He did.
It's crazy.
He was saving up for a wedding, but instead
He wanted to cheat on his so-called fiance.
wanted to meet Homelander.
Bros before hoes, right?
For sure. Yeah.
Bros before Homelander, bro.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, man. What have you been up to? We haven't seen each other in like 12 hours.
Dude, it's been a whole like 12 hours since I've seen you last. Whole lot of fucking nothing, really. I couldn't sleep last night very much.
Neither could I.
Might have been due to those squares.
The squares
The square.
may have had an impact on that. I was feeling good out the square.
Oh, I'm sure. I was like relaxed and everything, but like I laid in bed and closed my eyes and laid there for an hour and didn't fall asleep. I'm like, something's fucking wrong here.
I took two
I
more.
should be asleep.
I'm
just gonna rip my vape until it doesn't work anymore. Like,
Yeah. I I got home. I took the other 2 squares that I had left, and then I went and I watched The Office. I watched probably 15 episodes of The Office, and I didn't even realize how long I spent watching the show, but the whole time I was just like, Michael Scott, you.
Michael, you devil.
You devil.
Oh, you silly goose, you.
Oh, man, I wonder if Jim and Pam are going to get together.
Yeah.
So fucking stupid. It's just like...
Are they gonna fuck?
Yeah. I am enjoying
Does
it quite a
Dwight
bit,
get
though.
crazier throughout the series?
My thing about The Office is, like, it's so... Like, everybody has seen basically everything that they... If you haven't seen the show, like, you've seen everything that you need to know about the show.
Yeah, if you've seen an episode, you've seen the show.
Basically, yeah.
It's just a revolving door of, like, pretty much the same thing.
It is a
almost,
really
but
formulaic show.
yeah, it's good, though.
Starts off with, like, Michael's stupid idea, cuts to Jim and Pam doing their awkward looks across the desk to each other, and then maybe...
Dwight and fucking... Jim fucking crack me up.
Oh yeah,
like their
pranks,
beefs.
the
Yeah, well,
pranks.
yeah, like their whole beefs and shit. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Dwight's just Dwight, and he's a great character.
He
man.
is an amazing character. Have you ever tried to watch the Jimmy Gervais or Ricky Gervais fucking Office?
Oh, like the original
the
UK
original
version?
UK.
No, I haven't.
It's so hard to watch, but you know, fun fact about that: I did watch like some of it, and the first episode of both of them, like the American one, did a like shot for shot
Oh, really?
of the first
I
episode
think I have seen that.
of the UK Office, just in like a different way, but it's like all like the same shit.
It's a proof of concept,
Yeah.
basically, that it can be done again, but done better. Mm-hmm. And I think,
I think it's better.
I think it is. I think it's pretty hard to dispute just because they had it on air longer.
Well,
It
they
has a
still
way bigger-
they still play the other one in the
yeah,
UK.
but it's way harder to argue that the like
They play it on
lasting-
BBC.
Yeah, but like
still.
the lasting impacts of the American Office
For
is,
sure.
I mean, there's not many memes of the fucking
can't
UK
dispute it.
Office.
Oh, there are. We're just in a different culture spectrum
Yeah,
here.
I just feel like
They're not like over in Europe fucking sending memes of Steve Carell. They're sending
Sure.
memes of Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, I just feel like and you're right, it probably is just a culture thing, but I do feel that like the characters are just a lot more iconic.
For us, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to look at it from their perspective too. Like
Yeah.
they grew up with that and seeing those characters. So if they watched ours, they'd be like, "This is just a rip off of ours."
Sure.
And like they're like, "Okay, these characters, who's this fucking white guy?" Have you seen the you should look this up. I think it's like Arabian Office or something like that.
Arabian Office.
Yeah,
That
dude,
sounds
it's
fantastic.
insane, dude. It's like Saudi Arabian Office. Yeah, we're gonna get some double mic action right here. How does that sound, guys?
I don't know how you use a
Um,
mouse with this much sensitivity.
I don't. Why is that a lot of sensitivity?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just quick with it, dog. Adam's asking me how I use a mouse with so much sensitivity.
I think I heard
But he's also not able to. I don't know. I got this mic up to my mouth.
The Office AL
Maktab trailer. Yes, this is it. I think so.
على جميع الموظفين التوجه إلى غرفة الاجتماعات على جميع الموظفين التوجه إلى غرفة الاجتماعات
مهما حاولت كمدير ما راح تشتري
Even the subtitles are Arabic.
هاي أستاذ مالك.
But it's like you look at it. It's a fucking.
في الباب
لو
It's
سمحت.
just a office.
رشاقة
And
المدير الكوميدي
Arabic. It's literally.
في 1000 شركة عندنا تحسدنا
I'm sure they're just talking about like things that are relevant to the Middle East and stuff like that.
Of course.
الحين ما صار الدب صار
I got
الدب
sand. It's brown sand. See who made you sit on water?
بطل حركاتك.
I guess that was
وعلى
Dwight.
مكتبك الآن.
ترى عندي شغل من بزيكم فاضية.
It'd be hilarious if all of the characters have like really, generic like Middle Eastern names like like Muhammad or
Yeah,
things like that. But
totally.
they still have a Dwight.
Yeah,
in the middle of it
because
all.
there's no other name for Dwight over
They
there.
just have Dwight. It's like, yeah, this is Muhammad. This is
Pam is Palma.
Palma, and then they just have Dwight. I love that.
Oh man. I wonder if they got that in English subtitles. I would probably watch it to check it out.
يا هلا والله.
I think
This isn't even like the one I was thinking about. This looks better than the one I
this
saw.
bald guy is supposed to be Dwight. He seems to be the goofiest.
He's gotta be.
Seems to be the goofiest guy.
It's either him or
ما أسمح بهذه التجاوزات.
They got the same music.
Yep,
even.
of course.
عدد الموظفين.
يعني أنا موجود هنا عشان أهتم فيكم.
That's yeah.
أنا أرعاكم. أنت مو بس مدير، أنت قائد وملهم والأب الروحي لهذا المكتب وحابين
That's definitely Steve Carell right there.
صح انطاك على طاولة اجتماعات المفروض انك تعرف وين بيروح الاجتماع.
Dude, they even have the Office Olympics episode.
Yeah. I guarantee you they just take every episode and just redo it.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows that have been doing that though. Like I think there's
a
Spanish version of Breaking Bad.
There was like a cheap one that they did it, and it was hilarious, dude. Like they were like fucking like they were like yelling at each other and like throwing shit at each other and shit.
Have you seen Spanish Breaking Bad?
No.
Let me see if I can find this. I think it's.
Well,
like,
I thought Breaking
like,
Bad was Spanish. It's in New Mexico. That's that is Mexico.
It's literally called Metastasis. It's 2 episodes.
There's only 2 episodes.
Oh, this is from the actual show. I don't think we can play that. Where the fuck can I find? Just on YouTube.
Just like a preview.
Yeah, I'm trying to find just here it is. Here we go. Metastasis extended trailer.
Oh no shit. Dude, this is like a video camera shot Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's episode 1.
I mean, let's see how this is. If he's trying to pass as Walter White right now, dude.
What's going on with the audio?
I don't know.
All right, whatever. Interesting.
I don't
Interesting
know.
that
I
they
think
just...
that's partial. I think that's got to do with the video.
Sure. I'd be down to...
Looks like it has super good quality.
I just feel like shows that like kind of ride the high off of
other shows
and just like basically do a shot for shot remake just in another language. I think it's like bound to just not be as good of a show because I feel like the original people in like these super iconic shows, particularly Bryan Cranston as Walter White, he just like was so good at that role. It's impossible to look at anybody else as having that role.
Same with Jesse.
Yeah, like they just like became the embodiment of that role.
Yeah,
they were just like fantastic with those.
Yeah, you can't replace them.
Yeah,
I mean even Badger, dude.
Yeah,
I've seen Badger in so many other things.
I have too. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It just doesn't seem right. What is? I don't know. It's whenever I see him in other things, I always I'm like that's.
I'm like that's Badger.
But
that's
then
Badger.
I never remember anything else about the movie, or like what he did in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I swear to God, I heard a dude on a podcast that is like the voice doppelganger of that guy.
Why does he talk like
I don't.
that?
That's his voice. That's like his legitimate voice. Like, that's how he sounds. It's wild.
Wild.
Just too much drugs, man.
Too much.
He's been a background actor and shit, like playing like cameos and stuff forever.
I feel like I saw him in like Project X or something.
Dude, I've seen him in just like the weirdest shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's Badger, and he's like a side PA in like behind the scenes of a movie in a movie. You know, like what the fuck?
It's even weird seeing.
And he's being like a little bitch, and you're like, that's not like that ain't how Badger acts. Like,
I feel like the only person who's been able to like do other roles somewhat successfully outside
Johnny Depp.
No, I was gonna say Bob Odenkirk.
Oh yeah, dude, he's good.
He's been doing other stuff.
Have you seen Nobody?
No, that's what I was thinking though.
You should. That is so fucking good. We should watch that tonight.
Tonight,
if possible.
It might be possible.
Because That movie's fucking good. I'd rewatch it again. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, that movie fucks.
That movie fucks hard.
That movie fucks bitches.
Dude, anally. It prees in your butt.
Are we going down this rabbit hole again?
It always ends up down one hole or another.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it. God damn it, I would hate you, but you're
We're
so
deep
right.
enough in this episode to slam something in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the listeners are conditioned to it at this point. The listeners at this point are probably just like, God damn it, I'm 20 minutes in and they're not talking about
asshole or dick yet? What is going on? Are these boys timid?
These guys really serious.
Are they edging right now?
These guys seriously want to start a Patreon, but they aren't even talking about their own assholes right now. What the fuck?
Well, you got to save that for the Patreon, you know, where you let it all loose.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Let it all spill out. Where you name names.
Yucky.
What?
When I was I don't know why I'm reminded of this. When I was in high school, there was a chicken band. We both played trumpet. And she sucked, I sucked. We both sat next to each other in the sucky section of the trumpet players. And one day she just was like trying to describe what truffle butter was to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what truffle butter is?
I mean, I know what truffles are and I know what butter is.
Truffle butter. It is a legitimate thing. But
is this what got you into cooking? Was this conversation with this chick?
This is
at band camp where she stuck a flute up.
No, this is what made me vow to never do anal. Truffle butter is when a dude nuts inside of the anal canal.
Nice.
And she shits it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's wrong about that?
I think that's just.
That's her problem at that point.
God, that is just this guy.
I'm find just that saying. Why are you worried about other people so much?
I just find it reprehensible what you're doing to those sheets, man.
Well, the sheets are fine.
Yeah, I suppose you probably don't want to shit on the sheets.
She should do that in the toilet if she's smart.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have to shit on her sheets. Why would you shit on her sheets? You think it just like
hot,
comes
man.
out? Just like slips out?
Yeah,
just accidentally farts a little bit and it just shoots out like snot.
Yeah, I don't know why she was so adamant about calling it truffle butter, though. I feel like...
I don't know. She wanted to create something.
Maybe.
Just make a name for it.
Yeah. Great times indeed.
Do you think Sanchez was really after that?
Sanchez?
The dirty Sanchez.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
He
was after the truffle butter?
Hey, it's kind of, yeah. He truffle buttered and then he dirty Sanchez.
Ugh. Yuck.
You know what a dirty Sanchez is, right?
Let's spare the listeners.
All right.
Let's spare the listeners. This is 4 minutes of asshole.
That's not nearly enough.
Yeah, we've met our quota, I think. We've met the quota.
The listeners are just going to be so pissed off with us that there's only 4 minutes of audible material in this podcast.
It's true. We should go... What should we do? We should start looking up different sex toys.
Sex toys?
Yeah.
Oh,
that worked great.
The Sybian. Look to see if the Sybian has a male model.
Sybian machine. This is your computer.
Yep, it is. I'm definitely getting on a list somewhere.
Sybian machine.
This podcast. We need to get a computer just for the podcast.
Pink cherry riding sex toys. So it's basically just the auto blow. Okay.
Pink cherry is like the fucking the go-tos for it. They're the creator, the granddaddy masters of it.
Wow, that's a swing. Look at that.
Oh, dude. Swings are sick, dude.
Dude, they got one of
the have the fleshlight launch. Is that? I wonder if that's cheaper,
what is this clip?
Dude.
Is that clip at the? Is that for like a
phone?
phone?
For a camera, dude. Yeah.
I feel like it's not for a camera.
Videoing.
It's for a phone.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Why else would you put your phone on? You're just watching your porn on there while you're fucking.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that is
$500.
$500.
That's it's the
Mercy power banger fuck
machine.
So what we're looking at looks like a cannon.
It is a cannon. It's mounted like four.
It looks like
four legs,
like a literal Revolutionary War cannon. But at the end of the cannon, it's just a dildo.
It's pointed at like a 45-degree angle right now, and it's just like you could pivot that bad boy anywhere,
shit, dude.
Yep, $497. Compared to $900.
That's 45% off. That's 45%. This thing is
after code summer.
Yeah, it's regularly $900 off, or $900, and it's 45% off. Save $400 on the Mercy Power Banger fuck machine.
Hell yeah, dude! If you want to get rammed in your shit,
what is an inflatable sex chair?
Wow. These ladies just got all these toys, huh?
They do indeed.
And that's not weird, is it?
Let's see what else we
you
can find.
Fucking sick creeps. You pedophiles.
I just noticed this. Why are we
just call them all the things that they would call us?
I just realized that your default search engine is Bing. What the?
I don't know why.
What
it just
the
does.
fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, I don't want the government after me. Google knows. Google knows.
They know.
They know.
What are we looking at here?
The Tremor. Oh,
the
man.
Tremor.
That's what it's called.
That sounds...
It sounds scary. Top alternatives. Sybian alternatives.
The Sybian original sex machine retails for around $1,245 these days, which is obviously quite pricey for a lot of us. However, there are options out here which are viable Sybian alternatives, often being just as good or even better
than the original sex saddle creation.
The Tremor.
Yep.
Rock and roll sex toy.
Man, that thing looks rough.
What is it? It's like Tooth Tunes, but for your vagina.
Yeah.
They said it would make Chuck Berry proud. Were they just playing like Elvis while you're having your cooter slammed by the Tremor? Man. What the fuck?
Some rock and roll, baby.
Well, I've seen this one.
Oof.
This one's called
5 thrusts per second, dude.
The Lovin's. The Lovin's sex machine will leave you shaking.
There's 2 dildos included.
Wow.
That's right. A double-sided fuck machine.
Amazing.
Holy
Pros.
fuck.
Cheap for how good it is. Quiet for a sex machine. Folds away compactly. Double-sided.
Oh, you can just slip it under your bed.
Or
you just hide it under the bed.
Bring it to work. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, throw it in the backpack.
Yeah.
Just go hit the bathroom.
Bring it to your parents' house.
Rejuvenate yourself.
All right, the next one we got is the Motor Bunny, the cutest sounding sex machine ever made.
You know, and that thing actually looks like a Sybian kind of.
This one has an app that you can use. Interesting.
Oh, what are they retailing?
What are they retailing?
Yeah.
For the app? It says,
is that going to hurt my back?
It doesn't have a price for it, but this one's called the Cowgirl. This one looks
looks the Tremor.
Yeah, it looks quite a bit like the Tremor. Seems like the Tremor's our best option so far. I was thinking about this earlier today when I was in the shower.
In the original Sybian.
We need to get a company credit card so that
we got to open up an LLC.
Yeah,
we got to...
So that we can
check these bad boys out.
Get things like this and just say,
and then
put it on the company card.
We'll get some female guests. No, I'm just going to...
Put it on the company card. I want the original Sybian machine.
Yeah, just throw that. See that? Oh, they got 3 different sizes of cock on there.
Or they just don't have any at all.
You can have a nub. You can have a Ken doll.
That's interesting.
Just for those micros.
What's up with the bottoms of these?
I think it's, you see that? They got like a big cock attachment. I think you can throw that bad boy on either of them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. This is the pros for the original Sybian machine is that it's reputable, changeable attachments, but there are occasional malfunctioning problems. What is that supposed to mean?
Riding her too hard. Riding her real hard.
What? Yeah, like the thing just.
These things all look like they're wired up like a fucking electrocution device.
Yeah, I feel like if this malfunctions, it's like a Final Destination kind of ending for you.
Oh, dude, why hasn't that been in any fucking horror movies yet? Like, come on, Saw 11, Scissor Time.
There we go.
The 11 is just the two fucking ends of the scissors, just each blade.
This one's the last one on the list. It says it's the Lovebot Saddle Deluxe, cheap / underwhelming. The thing is that the wild thing about this is
underwhelming. Really, how badly have you beaten up your fucking pussy that a machine is just not enough for you?
Yeah, this is like we're just reading like a blog by J.C. Ways.
That's obviously a woman.
And yeah, it just seems like here. Let's read what she says.
Jesus Christ weighs on you. That's what it is. JC weighs on you.
They say women and sex machines have always been somewhat of a taboo topic, but the 80s saw the rise of the Sybian, a saddle sex machine which liberated women more than ever before, allowing them to explore their sexuality in the privacy of their own homes without the need for a man. You can get railed wherever you want, however you want, for as long as you want. Amazing. That's interesting. Seems like seems like JC Ways is a big stand for the Tremor, but the thing is like this whole
big fan.
This whole blog is just her admitting that she's owns things that cost more than $1,200 that just fuck her.
Well, and this was back in the day.
No, this was made. This was published May 2024.
Oh,
this was 3 months ago.
So she has all of these machines.
Yeah.
In her, how is that a picture of the woman? Because if it is, I don't think so. Like, why are you riding machines? Yeah, now look up JC Ways.
JC. Well, there's a picture at the top here.
Is there?
Yeah, here we can see what else they've posted. I wonder if there's other.
How
things.
Reputable are these? It's a guy.
What? What an interesting...
A decade as a journalist in the...
Male masturbation. These are his articles.
Okay.
How to make a DIY fleshlight.
25.
Male masturbation techniques with gifs and pictures. What the fuck? How to clean sex toys. Hot and cold sex toys. 37 homemade sex toys. How to cum more. How to make fake cum. Who is this for?
Yeah, why are you trying to make fake cum?
All of this dude's articles are just about cum.
His whole writing experience. Go back to a picture of him. Up to the top.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here. Open image in your new tab.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Don't save it. Alright.
Fuck.
Like, this guy... Why is he writing about... He looks like he's Austrian, or he's definitely European. It's always the Europeans that are just these fucking creeps. Like, he's a skinny guy.
He doesn't look European. No? Not to me, no. He looks like the kind of guy who thinks that the Confederacy is still like a massive problem in the U.S.
He looks like a school shooter. He really does. Like, thank God he found writing journalism. He calls it journalism.
Yeah.
As writing about sex toys. This is insane.
He's just writing down things that he saw that he wrote down in his journal after getting fucked.
Well, that's his passion in life, is testing out sex toys for women.
Yeah. Shoving
he
things
says, don't worry, women, I can do this better.
He does look like the kind of guy who he looks like the kind of guy who is seeking a job in life that pays him for sticking things up his ass. And he's either going to find it in the circus or at BuzzFeed.com.
I wonder if this guy's got an OnlyFans or something. Because if he hasn't tapped into the market, like he should have during COVID, because he wouldn't be a journalist anymore. He'd be a voyeurist. Like,
this guy seems like he got in a lot of arguments with like his college professors in like journalism
about
writing things about his asshole.
Yeah.
Just like,
you don't need to go into like how many spokes you have on your butthole and like the different ways of trying to rejuvenate your asshole. Like his professor was arguing with him at length in front of the whole class. He says, "No, it's real." It's really look.
Yeah, I
Just
wanna know
opens
more
his
about this guy.
asshole. What
guy-
makes you want to write about sex toys and about like making fake cum?
He just has like he has over 250 million blog posts. No, he doesn't. This is like this guy is like so clearly.
I like it. It says as a journalist covering business, finance, and the economy, and all of J.C. Way's articles are about cum and masturbation.
Here's his story. Here's this guy's story. Born into a family of avant-garde artists. That makes sense.
That's a great start.
J.C. Way's rebelled against conventional paths from an early age. After obtaining a degree in gender studies and creative writing. So he saw his
mom and dad fucking at a young age.
He saw his parents fucking, and then 5 minutes later they asked to paint him like naked.
Yeah. And his dad's still at a raging boner with like some pre-cum still fucking dripping out.
His parents were literally the people in the Big Lebowski, like
post-cum.
His parents were literally the people, like the artists from the Big Lebowski, who were like swinging naked from the ceiling.
That woman. She's like, I want you to fuck me, but I don't want to be with you.
Yeah,
I can raise this child, and that's the child. Is J.C. Way's. Yeah. It's crazy.
After obtaining a degree in gender studies,
I always wondered what happened to that kid.
Yeah,
dude. That really left me wondering all these years about that movie, because I love that fucking movie. But you're like, okay, what happened to the dude's kid? Because it's the dude's kid. But obviously it ended up more like the mother.
Yeah.
So.
It says here that they embarked on a journey to challenge societal norms through their writing, embracing their intersection of sexuality and identity. JC found their calling at Sexy Toy Collect. That is...
dude.
Saying that you found your calling at sextoycollective.com is like saying that you what? That's like saying that your calling is like a Tumblr blog.
I found my calling. It's picking agates and putting them into a rock tumbler and then polishing them, and then I bring out my really cheap board, and I go to like fairs, and I sell rocks and agates and rocks that I think are agates, but they're not agates. I've never actually seen an agate.
What the fuck, dude? Where they found their calling, where they can explore and celebrate the diverse spectrum of human pleasure with a flair for eloquent prose. This is not elegant prose. With a flair for elegant prose and a keen eye for innovative products, JC elevates the discourse around sexual wellness, advocating for inclusivity and empowerment in every article they pen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how they didn't ever call him he there?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is reprehensible.
Insanity. People are crazy.
Thanks for sitting through that, folks.
So that happened.
We weren't talking about our assholes. We were talking about somebody else.
Somebody else testing his asshole.
Yeah.
I wonder if he really does test him. He probably has to like physically test him. If you're a journalist, you have to physically experience it, right? That's why journalists, like international journalists, they like go over into like war fucking areas and shit, and they're like fucking bombs hitting around them and IEDs or whatever and fucking all this crazy shit. And he's like, I have to sit on this dildo.
Yeah, this guy's like,
I'm a journalist.
This guy will like literally tear his asshole like skin open, and he'll be like, well, at least I have a new article to write. All right, folks, we've all been there. You've torn your asshole skin open before. And here are 5 tips for fixing up your asshole skin.
Here's tips for getting ready to lube your asshole. If you want as much stretch as you can get out of it so you don't tear. Because tearing, it takes weeks. It takes weeks of painful recovery.
Folks, we all know
lots of coconut oil.
We all know what it's like to have an anal prolapse. Or a prolapsed anus.
A prolapsed anus. And we all know what it's like to have a BMW, right?
Yeah. In this article, step by step, with photos, I'm going to show you how to fix your prolapsed anus. At home, DIY. No doctors needed.
None.
Yeah.
No mirrors or anything. You just do it blind.
I'm JC Ways, and I'm going to show you the JC way to fix your prolapsed asshole.
This is the JC way. If he hasn't used that, that's He's definitely dumb. It's the JC way.
Yeah. If he finds this, if he finds this episode,
This could definitely bump up his level in the journalist game.
This could definitely be considered like hate speech against this guy.
Whatever. I don't know him. It's not real.
Fuck him.
It's all jokes.
Yeah. JC Ways, if
I ever go to... Oh, you're on the other screen.
If you ever find this, just know that it's all jokes, and we
love you. Yeah, we're gay too.
Asshole. Man. Wow. This was a great idea, looking up other people's assholes. What else do we have?
What's the news?
Yeah, here. So
the news. The news with Adam and John.
Yeah.
Being a CEO of the...
Here's some 10 helpful tips to overcome your fear. No, that sounds lame.
That was a killer.
The best haircut for your face shape. Man, who clicks on these articles? That's what I want to know.
It's all clickbait.
Yeah.
Elon Musk's strange new rule for ex-employees. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. There's BMR suspension in stock. Cool.
Yeah.
Debt relief options. Good luck.
Best fried chicken according to Yelp. Very good.
Yelp. Yeah, this is amazing.
Dude, so many of these articles just have the same thumbnails.
The news is so trash.
Really? I haven't noticed.
That's why I don't ever look at it. That's why I don't know current events.
Yeah.
What the fuck is current? A meme?
Yeah.
Fucking...
I thought that Skibbity toilet was new.
Yeah, I'm like, that was like 2015 or 2018 or some shit. Like...
Wild.
Play some Skibbity.
So disgusting that's what's popular.
Yeah, I mean, when you're... anything's cool to watch.
God damn it.
When you're putting fentanyl in the water supply, I mean, it doesn't take much to occupy a cloud. Like,
it's true.
Just put this fucking weird thing in front of them, and they're like, "I'm dumb," and it works.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm disappointed with the way that the culture's going.
What culture?
Yeah.
The human race.
Yeah. Well,
just the race of humans.
Yeah, basically.
It's terrible, dude.
Disappointed.
We're falling apart. I mean, people think electric cars are better, and it's insane.
That's probably the biggest problem of them all.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go buy your shitty vehicles, guys. I'll just keep all these engines.
Whoa, dude. You gonna keep the engines?
Yeah, all those engines running.
What are they running from?
Well, you know why the car outran the cop, right?
What? How? No.
All right, I can't say it.
Very good. He told me off air, guys.
Yeah.
It was a jump cut. You didn't hear it.
Yeah.
What else, man? We got a big episode planned.
Cromwell, and yes, I was gonna mention that too.
Yeah.
We should have a very big episode. Nice, very fancy guest.
Very
next.
Distinguished.
Yeah, the fanciest guest we'll probably ever have.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna tone it down, boys.
We'll figure something out, maybe. Probably not, honestly.
Probably not.
We're just gonna roll.
We'll see if we'll just fucking be timid or see how if they're feeling a little frisky or whatnot.
So look forward to that, folks.
Yeah.
See what's up with what's going on there. Other than that, you were saying we got a show coming up.
We got
here.
a show, Cromwell, Minnesota, or if it's in Minnesota, it's got to be said as Wisconsin, according to Adam.
No.
Cromwell, Wisconsin. No,
Fuck you, man. It's been like 3 months.
I know. Cromwell, Minnesota, Muni, the Muni building.
Muni. Very fun.
Shouldn't
room.
be able to miss it. I think it's one of the only buildings in the city there.
Yeah, I think there's like a post office. There's like
a gas station. A
and
family early restaurant that's only open till like 2 p.m.
Yeah. and then they just have like
baseball fields and football fields, I'm sure.
Yeah, the majority of the population of this town is actually just like stray cats. That like one woman who's like agoraphobic and has never been outside.
You'll play to the audience there. We'll have just a bunch of cats in the audience and just out there meowing. You just hear crunching of like cat food out of dishes. People coming over and like filling their bowls. You hear the food going in.
Yeah. Did you watch the birds last night?
Have you ever been staring out a window and you see a squirrel?
I want to find this. I feel like you'd enjoy this, and we can end on this. Here. What other shows? Do we have any other shows planned? Anything else coming up?
I don't have anything else planned. I got, this should be out the week of my first event for drifting. If you want to get a hold of me for sponsorships, if you got a business or like a friend that has a business and you want to like help them get their name out there a little bit, hit me up, dude. Facebook or Instagram at Instagram's Booster Seat Photography. You know, it just minimal shit, dude. We can get some stickers made, put it on the car, get the business names out there, help me out, get to more events and stuff to get more exposure for you and more drift time for me. Let's work together. Let's make this happen, people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, sir. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yeah, dude.
All right.
That guy rips, but he is so shit. I love to hate him.
Yeah. Jacob fucking Jones.
Jacob fucking Jones making another appearance this up.
You can fucking suck it.
Fuck his ass.
This was a video I found a while ago of a parrot.
Fuck him and his stupid fucking ass.
This is a video I found a while ago of a parrot dancing at like an EDM party in Brazil.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody's going wild over this parrot.
Everybody's bouncing to the beat. Parrot's offbeat, but here he is.
There we go.
Here he is.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's my guy right there.
The drop fucking goes hard, though. Watch this.
He knows it's coming. He's on so much LSD right now. That parrot's mollied out. He's like just like walking around going, Molly, Molly, Molly.
Lucy drop. Lucy drop.
Lucy drop. Molly. Molly.
Candy flip.
I need water. I need water.
The worms. The worms.
Yeah,
they're eating my brain. The worms.
The worms. They're crawling everywhere out of the ground. He's trying to eat all of them.
The worms. All right, folks. That's about all we got for you today, though.
Yep. Beat to a pulp right now.
We are super tired.
I'm so tired from work today.
Yeah.
I'm so tired from not working today.
I worked fucking hard on that cheesecake, man.
Yeah,
I'll
I know.
have you know.
Oh, yeah, I know. Not physical work, but yeah.
What?
You were at home.
So?
I'm not like at your physical work. That's all.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Not saying the kitchen can't get hot, man.
Oh, man. It gets crazy.
It gets a little heated sometimes.
Little steamy.
It better be a good thing.
Yeah. Anywho, I've been Adam Lowry.
Anywho, I've been gay.
Oh! Oh!
Being a CEO of the fastest growing luxury clothing brand in the world has its perks, but it's not all easy.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
That must be one of the worst combinations I've ever tasted in 21 years of cooking.